Not long ago, as you might recognize, I have a character that I remember. That was Petunia the Pegasus. Since that cold night, I was feeling a little bland about what will happen next in the future, doing the same crap all over again without nothing new happening. Metropolis is still the same, but I need something new, something impossible to comprehend. As I was saying, it depends how I'm trying to say this to you. I was trying to make myself an MLP character with my fascinations and interests of the show. As I was saying, I love the show more than anything in the whole world. If you might recognize the show, I feel like I'm a hedgehog and I'm fascinated to MLP characters. And you're probably wondering, all my friends started to laugh at me, but except the main six I brought, knowing if I'm a brony or not. Well, the truth is, I told them told the main six the truth, and I see Applejack all admitting me to make myself an MLP character for guidance. You know, so I found out I don't know how to make one to how I start. But I realized I have my paintbrush and having some paints I have left in the trash bin that I don't need, like a purplish pink and a faded blue. So I designed it and have the same hair as my hair, but puffier and beautiful. Mirror female, indeed, because MLP characters always start to be female. But the I feel like it doesn't come to life, and my brush has good talents on it, but I need to work harder to make it real and alive. So I experimented in my lab and with my new machine I built ever since. I kept it a while ago, so I made it my own. I made my own creation. So I put this in the machine and start to conduct the electricity in the stormy night. So the storm electrocuted the machine, and boom, the machine is down, and all the papers and the canvas was burnt to a crisp. That means I failed. Or was it? I seen my character came to life, and so this is how I named her. When I looked at the empty bottle of the paint I used for her hair, it says Petunia, so Petunia it is. She called me Daddy when I made her, and she lost her balance, but she was a filly, not like the picture I made her all grown up and everything. She was a baby filly, but the hole in the you know the lab caused a big gaping hole at the caverns. All rocks smashed all the machines in there, and she felt cold and shivering, hurling her wings, and her legs to keep herself warm. So I carried her to my room just in case if she needs some warmth. And I said to myself, "Don't worry, little fella. I'll keep you warm. And welcome. My name is Anthony, and I'll call you Petunia Spellington." So I did that. So a few moments ago, I introduced to her in that morning. So people freaked out to see an MLP character in their world, and it's impossible because, well, let's just say they might take her to Equestria, but the same I feel like my heart just dropped since everybody just told the truth about bringing her to the Equestria, the MLP world. I recall to say it as. I told her, "You can't take her away from me. I just treat her like my own daughter." And Applejack refuses and just took her away from me. But I just snatched her from AJ and run for my door and just cried. But she cried as well, just don't want to, just missing me a lot. But I cried with my tears all flooded in my eyes and everything. That means I love her all my heart. So I remember I remember I need to teach her how to be like us, like how to paint, read, type, write, you name it, to be like me. And so I want her to be my only daughter. And so this is how chapter 1 starts. Wait for chapter 2, everybody. Stay tuned.